Hey friends, welcome back to another Whole Food Wednesday video. I'm super excited to share these quick and easy recipes with you today. But first, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, like this video, and share it with a friend. Now, today's video, I'm going to be making two recipes for you using this PB2 cashew powder. It's just cashews, no sugar added. You can see here the only ingredient is cashews. The fat has been lowered. They have removed some of the fat from this, so this is a better option than just regular soaked cashews. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this first recipe. So for this mac and cheese sauce, we're going to start out with a cup of cold plant milk. And then we're going to add in that cashew powder right into the pan. And then we're going to season it up with some onion powder, some garlic powder, some turmeric, some smoked paprika, and some pepper. And then we're also going to add in the good old trusty some nutritional yeast. And then I'm also going to add in some Dijon mustard. And then you're going to mix this up really well until everything is well incorporated and that there's no clumps and your sauce is nice and smooth. And then I'm going to turn this on medium-high heat, and I'm going to mix this around until it's fully heated through, and it starts to thicken just a tidbit for about 1 to 2 minutes. Usually it doesn't take very long. And then I'm going to add in some Bragg's liquid aminos. This is optional. This is a salt replacement. You could also add salt if you'd like, or you could just leave it out altogether if that's something you're avoiding in your diet. Now you're just going to add in 8 ounces of cooked pasta. I just have some whole wheat elbow macaroni, and you're going to mix this all together. So a few different tips. If you want your macaroni to be less thick, if you don't like a super thick sauce, you could just thin it out with some more plant milk. You can also change up the seasonings with this however you like. You could add in some poblano peppers because you know here on this channel they're my favorite and I'm always making recipes with them. You could add anything you want into this, some soy curls, some broccoli, some kale. You could really do so much with this recipe. And then also this will hold good for about 3 days in the refrigerator. And when you want to reheat it, you just want to add a few splashes of plant milk, whether you're doing it in a pan or in the microwave, to heat it back up. Now let's move on to our next recipe. So for this next recipe, we're just going to be making a quick and easy Alfredo sauce, and we're going to use the same method. So we're going to add our plant milk right into our pan with some of that cashew powder and then some lemon juice. And then I'm also going to season this with some nutritional yeast, some garlic powder, and some pepper. And then you're just going to whisk that all together until everything is mixed well, just like we did with the cheese sauce, because you don't want any clumps in this. And then you're going to turn your pan on medium-high heat, and you're going to allow this to heat up and thicken a bit. Now, this has less cashew powder than the mac and cheese, and that's because I was going for a thicker sauce with the mac and cheese sauce. So you're going to cook this down until it's reached a little bit thicker consistency, but it's not going to be as thick as the mac and cheese sauce. So after about 2 minutes of cooking this on medium-high heat, it'll be ready to serve. I am going to add some salt to this before I finish cooking it down. That's optional as always, because I know some people don't eat salt in their diet at all, so feel free to leave that out. And of course, as always, the full written recipe will be linked down below in the description box, and all the information on where to purchase the PB2 powder as well. It has been hitting the shelves in local grocery stores, but you can also find it on Amazon and the PB2 website. So I'll put all that information in the description box down below, so make sure you go ahead and check it out. And this video is not sponsored. I just really love this product, and I really wanted to showcase some ways that you guys could use it. So now that it's reached my desired consistency, I'm going to go ahead and add in 8 ounces of cooked pasta. I just have some whole wheat spaghetti here and it's ready to serve. And just like with the other pasta, you could keep this in the fridge for up to 3 days. And then when you want to reheat it, you just want to add some plant milk. You could even use water to thin it out again because it does start to thicken up in the refrigerator and it brings it right back to life. You can season this with so many different things. Add some crushed red pepper to this. You could add in some kale, some broccoli, some garbanzo beans. Both of these sauces are great on potatoes or poured over some of your veggies. You could do so many different things with these sauces. I do have some more recipes I have coming out with the cashew powder, so stay tuned for those. And again, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for your support on my last video. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Don't forget to share with your friends, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for another whole food, plant-based, oil-free recipe next Wednesday. Bye guys.